Okay, gonna film a quick panorama from one of the ridges on Voltaire Canyon. I've actually been up to that part of the canyon before on the ridge and filmed up there. I don't know if the view's better or not. It's a little higher, but it's also further back, so it's a bit of a toss-up. I had to hike here though. I couldn't drive. The road was not in good condition with the snow. There's not a lot of it, but what is there is slippery. So I drove up a little ways and then I just had to stop and get out and walk. But not a bad little hike. It was probably a little over a mile maybe. No big deal. But the view up here is pretty nice. Not really a whole lot different than other places I've been, but I had to come check it out. You have the big peaks there. Monument Peak on the right, and then the next one is Friel Peak, and then Job's Sister and Job's Peak. And then you can kind of see Mount Raymond, and Silver Peak is highly visible at the end of the valley. It's the south end of Carson Valley. And then we got Hot Springs Mountain, which I hiked a couple weeks ago. Behind that we have Seagull. Down here we have like South Carson, the mall. You can see Walmart and Best Buy right here. I'm going to zoom in and show the frickin' zoom power of this camera. That's only 100 power. I could go more, but then I can't hold it steady. There's 31 power. There's a Panda Express down there. Qdoba or Quiznos or a bunch of restaurants, stuff like that. And we got the rest of the middle part of the Pine Nut Range, Prison Hill, the big ridge that it forms on the east part of town. Zoom in on that. It's a little cloudy today, but yeah, there's, I guess that's an S. I don't really know what that stands for, but I'll find out. And there's the actual summit of Prison Hill. And beyond that is Mount Lion on the right and Raw Peak on the left. And those are the northernmost part of the Pine Nut Range. It only runs about 25-30 miles. And we got Carson City. Mount Scott to the north of town. One of these days I'll drive up there. The snow's pretty much gone from up there. It doesn't have a lot of trees and it's exposed to the sun pretty much all day, so it's mostly melted off. But yeah, Voltaire Canyon is kind of cool. There's all these rock formations everywhere, which is kind of neat. It's a little different from the rest of the hills around here that are mostly just sage and dirt. This has a lot of rock, and it kind of looks like the rock would be fun to climb on from a distance, but these rocks just kind of crumble off. It's not good. Most of it will just break off. And then over here, I thought this was pretty cool. This was already the spot that I picked to kind of sit and rest and check out the view, but I found this plant and it almost completely blends in with the rock next to it. I've seen this plant growing before, but not in amongst rock that looks like exactly like it. That's just trippy. It's very well camouflaged for whatever reason. I don't know if there's really a purpose for that, but it looks cool. So yeah, I'm gonna head back, and it is starting to cloud up a little bit. It stormed last night and rained quite a bit and snowed up at Tahoe a couple inches. I thought it was going to be a bigger storm based on how windy it was yesterday, but they say there's supposed to be another storm coming, so we'll see. Alright, signing off.